Hi Scorpios, welcome to Tarot in the Dark. My name is Tori, and tonight we're going to take a look at the upcoming week. This is going to be the week of June 2nd. That's a Monday through Sunday, June 8th. Now Scorps, when I was preparing for your reading and meditating, I heard right away that you have the wisdom and power to gain, and that's something about momentum. Okay, so something about momentum. There's something about you that is it's been hidden in plain sight is what I'm hearing. There's some type of wisdom, something that you have. You're like the key to your own success, but you could have been standing in your own way. Okay, there's something about you, the mystery of you. To be the change, the mystery of you, to be the change. Maybe you haven't been accepting the fact that you are exactly what you need. Maybe you haven't been aware of, or there's a mystery of the power that you possess and that you have the ability to bring in what it is that you desire. There's a mystery hidden within the anguish. So this card here, okay, it's death reclaims a life. This is natural endings, grief, letting go, the sacred quality of death. This doesn't feel like a physical death. It feels like Eight of Cups energy of walking away from something. But what's very interesting to me is that I'm seeing that there's death and rebirth. I think that there's a mystery for you in regards to, like, maybe you were unaware that by you leaving something or someone behind, that you were actually bringing and making room for something new to come in. I'm seeing like diamonds. I'm seeing threes. You could be seeing 333. Feels like a clearing of the energy, and it feels very, very, very beautiful. It feels luxurious. Yep. Wow. It feels very luxurious. It feels very like shiny, bright, and like you want it. I'm sure you want it. You could have been feeling like you lost what was best for you. And I don't think that you realize that the depths of who you are, the mystery of you, and your ability to let go is actually drawing in exactly what you, not only what you need, but what you want. Look at this good partnership here with 4. You're going from a 3 to a 4. You're progressing forward, Scorps. Like progressing forward. And in this good partnership card, what I'm seeing is that you are bringing in exactly what you desire. You're bringing in a partner who is going to match your energy. You're bringing in someone who is going to match your fly, is what I heard. This individual is mysterious as well. They're peculiar is what I heard. I heard you're 2 of a kind. Like 2 peas in a pod, match made in heaven. You both have gone through deaths and rebirths, through major transformations, especially with this. Wow, look at this at the bottom here. Activate the sisterhood. This is the phoenix rising from the ashes. Okay, you could be seeing 444 on the clock. But the phoenix rising from the ashes with this activate sisterhood, and the seer of mystery, relax, surrender, and trust. The wisdom within you has been calling you to embrace the death as a good thing. I think I'm seeing a lot of pain in someone's eyes right now. Like a lot of pain came from this thing that you had to end. It was very hurtful, but it was only so that you could be resurrected. Okay, like within you, you are the resurrection. So you're resurrecting into someone new. Wow, rejoice in celebration. All right, I wasn't gonna get all these, but I guess we're going to. Look at, I just got to show you this real quick. Look, temptation with the devil, hope, and then suffering and silence. This is you. Now you're going to get your recognition and your rewards because of your sacrifice. Excuse me. This was a sacrifice for you. This is the 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. You could be dealing with the Pisces. The truth and stand your ground. 7 of Wands. Look at this. I need to just put these here for just a second. Let me look at this truth, because this deck, sometimes I don't remember what the cards are. 20. Judgment. Yep. Okay. This, guys, this is destined. This ending was destined for you. You would have suffered. You would have been suffering due to unhealthy attachments. You would have kept suffering if you stayed where you were. That's why this is bringing new life. Look, rejoice in celebration. This week, there's someone that's going to come into your life. They are going to be the truth. And you're going to see the scales of justice coming into balance. You're going to see that you're... Let me show you what they're showing me on here. You're going to see that how imbalanced you truly were in that other partnership, and that thing that you let go of. Also, too, the letting go of could simply be like the letting go of the idea that you're supposed to go at this alone. The idea that you are supposed to just be single, that you're supposed to date a specific type of person. The idea that you're going to be a player for the rest of your life. The idea that you're going to be single for the rest of your life. The idea that you're going to be stuck in this relationship that you don't like for the rest of your life. When this person comes in, you're going to see this glimmer of light, hope, and it's going to take you out of the darkness into a very celestial energy. You are going to feel liberated when this person comes in. This person is coming in this week, by the way. I'm seeing the 8 of Wands, lots of movement forward, the 2 of Cups in my mind's eye. So we'll see what the tarot says when I pull it out. But this is because you stood your ground and you said, you know what, I'm going to stand up for what I feel is right. And although this has been very hard and challenging for me to come out of the energy of wanting to do this by myself, or feeling like I had to do this by myself because I didn't have good partnerships, healthy partnerships in my life, that's going to change. That is changing, Scorps. This week, that's changing. That's changing for you. This is awesome. With Judgment, too, this is a call. You could have felt called to get yourself out of that other situation. You could have been called to remove yourself from devilish energy, from temptations. You could be, I'm just picking up on this, so I'm gonna say it, but you could be, and the roles could be reversed, but you could be someone who was just like Knight of Wands, just having fun, not interested in being in an actual relationship, maybe because you felt you weren't ready, or because you felt like other people play games, so why should you settle down? But that's changing this week. That's changing, okay? The Queen of Wands. Okay, when you meet this person, you're going to be so attracted to them, you ain't going to have no choice but to give in to this, okay? This person is very attractive. This person is also very comforting. I think you've been dreaming about this person, or they've been dreaming about you. You could be anticipating and expecting this too, with that 2 of Wands energy here. The King of Swords. Oh, you're gonna see them and be like, whoa. This is the branches are the wands. This is a new deck that I got. It's called Mindscapes Tarot, and I love the imagery. So you got the Queen of Wands, the 7 of Cups, the 2 of Wands, and the King of Swords. The spires are the swords. Yeah, this is gonna make you feel very victorious. Okay, wow, look at this. Ace of Cups. You could be dealing with the Pisces, because I think, if I'm correct, I think I saw the Queen of Wands, and I know for sure that the Ace of Cups was in this exact same position, and the Queen of Wands was in the top in that same position. So you could be dealing with a Pisces. There's something very deep about this connection, okay? This person feels very much like they're supposed to be a part of your life. Two of Cups. I was feeling that. I was about to say it again, that Two of Cups energy was being shown. It feels very much like the light at the end of the tunnel, or the light that comes out of darkness. The Knight of Wands. Guys, okay. So either you or the other person absolutely is being faced with judgment this week in regards to making a decision. When I say judgment, guys, you're being faced with a decision. I'm pulling these out because they want to clearly come. Look, the Empress too. I'm pulling this out. The Three of Swords is at the bottom of the deck. You are being faced this week with an opportunity that's presenting itself to choose whether or not you want to go at it alone. This is where the Death energy is. You've been working on yourself. Either this Knight of Wands, look, is this temptation, and you're asking for, you're being given an opportunity. That's this hope. That the hope is the Ace of Cups with the Two of Cups. Hope is being offered to you. You could be dealing with the Taurus as well, with this Empress energy, or a Libra. There's an opportunity. There's more Pisces energy here too, guys. But there's an opportunity that's being presented to you this week that's trying to pull you out of this suffering and silence. You've been waiting on opportunities is how this feels to me, Scorpios. You've been waiting. It's like you're waiting for the right opportunity. So opportunity is calling. Are you going to answer? To answer or not? Opportunity is calling. Hold on, I got to write down this title because I'm going to forget. So the opportunity is for you to assess whether or not you want to go at this alone with this Knight of Wands energy, and the King of Swords too is very much like solo independent energy. It's not an energy of someone who is like, to me, like necessarily like someone who just seeks after love. It's kind of like, well, if it's here, it's here. Unless you're in that Libran energy. And then in that case, you want love all the time, but you got to balance that out with, wait a second. I see someone who's been a player here. Could be you or the other party. Someone who has played the field, to say the least. And this week, they're going to meet someone who is absolutely stunning in their eyes, who makes them feel very much like comfortable. Also, I'm seeing some ancestral connections here with this Queen of Wands. It's going to send you in a state of confusion. You or the other party. It's like there's immediate confusion because you feel so much love and hope from this person. You see the light, you see the opportunities, and you feel so much passion towards this person. The ask this week of you, Scorpios, is what would you prefer, or the other party? Make a decision. You're being asked to make a decision this week. Do you want to plant your seeds in something that will grow and fester, or do you want to plant your seeds in a field where the sprouting will stagnate at some point? You are, with the Three of Swords at the bottom of the deck, being asked to not avoid this decision based on past experiences. There's been a lot of heartache and pain in the past. I do feel like you have had a lot of turmoil in regards to love. I don't think that love has been kind to you, but this person looks like they're an energetic match for you. They're the Empress, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Ten of Cups. You have the opportunity to change your fortune here. Not necessarily talking about money, but it could have to do with money. But what I mean is you can change the death, the energy of letting go of yourself. You can basically go from being thin to full is how they're showing me. So it's like you can live a regular basic life independently by yourself, or you can go into the opportunity to fill yourself with good partnerships, with celebratory energy, with your wishes being fulfilled, and with love, reciprocal love. This also feels like this is love that is never ending with the world here. This is love that just carries on and on and on, traveling together, being able to explore together. It's not boring love, guys. So, because for some of you, I'm picking up on that like you're afraid that this love is going to be boring. It's not boring love. This Empress is fruitful. So anything that the Empress touches turns to gold. This is all four of the queens combined into one. So she is balanced. She's enduring. She's long suffering. She's the virtuous woman. And the wheel is turning in your favor, but I'm seeing that you're just webbed into your ideas and thoughts in your mind. And this is going to challenge you this week, because I'm seeing the Tower. This is going to challenge you this week as to what you really want in life. And are you willing to sacrifice and to end your old ways in order to be able to receive what it is that you truly desire, which is this 10 of Cups energy. You really want the 10 of Cups. You desire to be happy and fulfilled with love and satisfaction. And you've been guarded and protective of this, not knowing that it was going to come in and hit you like a ton of bricks. All right, so the ask this week, Scorps, is what do you want? What is it that you truly desire? And what are you willing to give up to get that? Alrighty, thanks for watching. I hope that this resonates with you. If so, drop a comment. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And this is exciting. This is like so dope. I know I seem like my energy is low, but this is so dope. My energy is not low, guys. I'm just like, there's so much coming through here, and I just don't want to keep beating a dead horse and just going on and on and on about it. I just think it's very interesting how this is going to throw you for a loop, and I love it for you. I love it for you. You just have to push the button and activate what it is that you truly desire, and that's what you're going to get. Okay, one way or the other, it's going to work out in your favor. Have a good night. Thanks again for watching. If I didn't say, please, if you wouldn't mind, drop a comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you. Good night.